How's it going? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Maggie. Today I want to go ahead and show you all the new growth on my plants. I want to be able to just document this and then look back at it and see how much bigger my plants got over the season. The thing I see is a lot of people like to chop and prop their plants, and that's completely fine, but for me specifically, I love to see my plants get luscious and big and vine and trail and just grow upwards and just do their thing. So yeah, I want to be able to document that. So let's get started in my kitchen and show you all the new growth on my plants. I'm very excited. So one of the very first plants I want to talk about that has a new growth this spring is this Hoya Rotonda Flora. And then as you guys could see, originally I started out with 5 leaves and then it produced 2 new leaves for me, and then it's working on 4 more leaves. And it's just such a cute little Hoya, and I would highly recommend it. I'm hoping that by the end of summer it's going to be able to graduate from this 2-inch pot and maybe into a 4-inch pot. But yeah, that's plant number 1. Sticking to the genus of Hoyas, this next one up here is Hoya Tilde, and it's producing so much new growth and I'm so excited about it. I placed 2 little plants with this in this 3-inch pot, and it's getting all these new little leaves that look so cute. So the next plant I want to talk about is this Hoya Mantan. It's very similar to Hoya calistophylla. I'm pretty sure they're just about the same with their veining and all, but these leaves get absolutely huge. But yeah, when I got this, it was a little bit beat up. It has some bruising and cosmetic damage, but it's finally producing new growth for me on a new vine. So I'm so excited for it because it's such a stunning Hoya. The last in the Hoya family is Hoya Obata, and honestly it doesn't matter whether it's spring or it's winter, this one is constantly producing new growth, and the new growth comes out like little red maroon color. They're just cute and little, but I'm excited for it to finally like trail down. I know some Obata actually grows upwards, but I would love for mine to grow downwards. I don't know whether I'm going to have any control over that. But yeah, Hoya Obata. Next up, I want to go ahead and share my philodendrons. First up is this philodendron by Penna Folium. When I originally got it, it had 7 to 8 leaves, but cosmetically they were really damaged, so I cut those off and then just left this one. And then a couple weeks ago it produced this new leaf, and then it's finally sprouting another one right there. But yeah, it's just a really cute philodendron. This is my second Florida ghost. I got one from Chicago that my brother picked up for me, but that one's really not growing, and it's probably the worst plant in my collection that hasn't had any growth for over 4 months. So I got another Florida ghost, and it was a bit expensive, but it's actually putting out growth for me, so that's all that matters. That's the newest leaf right there. It's looking so cute, and then it's gonna put out another leaf right there. So honestly, I think this was completely worth the 80 bucks because it is quite small, but it's actually growing. This right here is my Philodendron Micans, and this plant is kind of a nightmare. I originally got it probably 7 separate plants, and they were all 2-inch plants, and then I potted them up in 5-inch pots. And then recently I just took 2 5-inch pots and potted up into this 6-inch pot, and I put it in a clear nursery pot so I could actually see what's going on. And finally they are producing new white roots, which I'm excited, and it's actually starting to trail. The only problem that I have with Micans is all the new growth is very small. But this is my Philodendron Micans. This philodendron is kind of hard to get in the frame, but this is my variegated philodendron Burle Marx. I wanted this plant for quite some time, and then finally I was able to get it. Someone was purging their plants on Instagram, and so I was able to purchase it there. But it didn't do much, and although I wanted this plant a lot, when I actually got it I wasn't as impressed because it only had 3 leaves, and it didn't produce new growth for quite some time. and then just recently it started out shooting more leaves, and then the roots are looking so healthy on it. And that is not the actual price, that was for something else. But yeah, the roots are looking really promising, but I'm refusing to repot it because it's already in the 6-inch pot. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and disturb the roots and then just put it back in this pot again, if that makes sense. But yeah, Philodendron Burle Marx. I have 3 more plants and 2 of the 3 are philodendrons. This right here is my Philodendron Silversword. When I got this from Steve's Leaves, it was not as nearly as big as it is. I believe it had 4 leaves, and the 4 original leaves continue to curl on me, and I have a reason for that, and I think it's because my house doesn't have a lot of humidity. But regardless, it is producing lots of new growth, and the color on this is so beautiful. So this is my Silversword Philodendron. Next up is my Philodendron Florida Beauty. It was sold to me as a Florida Beauty, however, there's no variegation on it, so I'm assuming it's just a Philodendron Florida. And I only got it for $17 or $18 back in Chicago during Christmas. And I'm very excited and lucky that I was able to purchase it, even if it's not variegated, because it continues to sprout new leaves for me, and it's just very pretty. I also just made this little pole for it, and yeah, I really enjoy this plant. The last plant that I want to go ahead and share with you guys for my spring growth updates is my elbow syngonium, and I just think this is the most prettiest syngonium there is out there. I have 2 separate ones potted in here, but the reason why I did that is I want them to be able to trail down and just kind of vine and do their thing. But they're producing lots of new growth for me, and it's one of my favorite plants. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all my prolific growers. Some are doing better than others. And I probably should consider doing a video of all the plants that are doing absolutely nothing since forever, because I have a couple of those. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. If you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!